year is pregnant. A new year is always pregnant. So once it's pregnant, you don't know. There be the good aspect, and there be the evil aspect. So we collectively gathered, because where you have multitude of voices raising their voices to God, is different, totally different from where two or one or a single person is praying to God. A Babalawo can predict, can see things. Clairvoyantly, yes. And a man of God can see things through vision. Either dreams, vision, or prophecy. Or speaking in an unknown language, tongue.
Yeah, speaking in tongues.
You see? So these things do happen. So surely, yes, Jonathan Goodluck is one of the best president Nigeria has ever had. But, you know, the manipulative minds surrounding this our presidents is the problem we are having in this nation. It's not the president per se. Okay, Aso Villa.
Aso Rock Villa.
If anybody gets to that place, even Angel gets to that place, he will misbehave.
Okay.
Because the place is polluted spiritually. Spiritually polluted. You know, generally, politicians in this part of the world, in Nigeria in particular, they have no empathy for the poor. Everybody has become political animal, even not just political animal, associating, and you see predictions, stupid prediction up and down, calculations everywhere, everybody, we say, prophet predicting every day. You know that prophet is a thief.
It's another very wonderful, lovely, and a graceful day in the eyes of the Lord and the eyes of God as we are starting the year with blessings from men of God and spiritual orientation from men of grace, especially men who are very close to the altar of God in the great church, Celestial Church of Christ, because God wants us to start it all on the pedestal of grace. And that is why today, by the Spirit grace of God, God led us into the ambience of his great son, the man of God himself, that is the person that God has blessed, a man of impeccable achievement, a man of ecclesiastical knowledge, and a man of celestial virtue in terms of Prophet EMMANUEL SOYEMI of the Celestial Church of Christ, the glorious throne of God, and the Lamb sanctuary in Lagos, Alapere area of Lagos. Today is Friday, the 20th day of January, year 2023. Brand new year. The last time we spoke with him was a couple of months to the end of last year. And don't forget that on the 1st of September, year 2022, he laid down an altar of this great parish here, and he laid it down according to the doctrine of late Papa Ajibola, the pastor founder, and to the ethics of the Celestial Church of Christ. And today, we have to come back after pressuring him for like weeks to ask about the going on in the parish and also to ask about the new year. So, Daddy, we want to thank you for your time with us, sir. God bless you so much, sir.
You're welcome, Benga.
We thank you. And,
God bless you too.
Yeah, we have been on your neck, and when they called us for the invitation yesterday, we are so happy to be around you because we want to ask that this is year 2023, a brand new year, and you can imagine that the year is also pregnant because we have a political change of pattern this year, and a whole lot of people are very anxious. But let's start, sir. What does it mean, 2023? What does it mean, new year to the child of God? Is there anything new in the new year to the children of God, especially Celestians, sir?
Thank you. Many things are new within a year. A year is pregnant. A new year is always pregnant. So, and once it's pregnant, you don't know. There be the good aspect, and there be the evil aspect.
The good aspect and the evil aspect. Jesus Christ.
So, and God said, I created both the good and the evil, both the bad and the evil. So, that's the way it is. So, I will just say that way.
I noticed that all over, during 31st, the last day of December of 2022, a lot of church organized crossover service, and there was church here and there was sermon. People sermonized that, oh, you have to change, you have to do this in the new year, you have to make new year supplements, new year plans and all that. But sir, is it important that people should patronize or people should be part of this? And those who didn't attend to such services, who just did their new year at home, does it mean that the grace of God is not going to touch them, sir?
They are doing the same thing. Whether staying at home or coming to the church to do the crossover from the old year to the new year. In as much you are praying to God. However, there's a caveat. The book of life, which is the Bible, told us.
Okay, sir.
Because we know how to pray, we should not jettison the congregation of brethren, then praying together.
Fraternization,
yes.
Brethren.
So we collectively gathered, because where you have multitude of voices raising their voices to God, is different, totally different from where two or one or a single person is praying to God. So that's what I will say.
So it's very much in order that people should congregate
it's
and raise their voice
in order
in praise.
and according to the scripture.
It's scriptural, sir.
It's scriptural.
I want to believe that as a prophet and as a celestial leader and a member of the BOT, you will have seen a whole lot of predictions. Last year, people predicted a whole lot of things. This will happen, this will happen. Some actually happened, but some didn't happen. And I know that it's not all prophecy that come to pass. But sir, total honor, this year again, people have started predicting this and that and all that. But sir, did you believe in prediction or revelation to give to the, children of God? Do you believe this thing matters?
Well, if you say prediction, I don't think prediction is prophecy. Prediction is not revelation. Prediction, me as an accountant, the profession of the, you can predict how a product will move in the market by existing products that are currently circulating within the neighborhood or within the vicinity. So you can use that and some other calculation factors that you put into it to say, okay, but let's dwell into the technicality of that. Now, coming to in prediction, you use what you are seeing.
What you are seeing, sir?
To calculate.
To
judge what will happen.
Eventualities.
Yes, all things being equal, ceteris paribus. So that's the way that one is. Now, as for prophecy or vision or revelation, those one are spiritual. Either negatively spiritual or positively spiritual. When I say negatively spiritual, diabolical or fetish or whatever, or occultic or whatever, then when it's positive, we're talking about the God of positive things. Yes. That's about that.
So there's a difference between prediction, revelation, and let's say prophecy.
Yes.
That's interesting. That's interesting. But which one do you think is happening in the Celestial Church? Is it prediction or revelation, according to? Because the church is seen to have been built based on, the power of God.
Well, the way it is, God is God. And from the beginning, there has always been prophecy.
Okay, sir.
Now, if I say I don't believe that things like that do happen, then I'm not of God. It happens. A Balogun can predict, can see things. Clairvoyantly, yes. And a man of God can see things through vision. Either dreams, vision, or prophecy. Or speaking in an unknown language. Tongue.
Yeah, speaking in tongues.
You see? So these things do happen. So surely, yes.
But sir, how can we identify genuine prophecy?
Well,
from the fake ones, sir?
God said it in the scripture that if what the first, let me take it this way.
Okay, sir.
Because there's a thing you call clairvoyancy.
Okay.
And truly they can see the thing and it will be correct. But the scripture said, if what a prophet said did not come to pass, then I did not send that message. If he says in my name, I said this, and it didn't happen, then that prophet did not receive any message from me. Okay, like example, in 2014, where our former president was there, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan Ebele, around June, July, I had the opportunity of having the number of this Press Information Minister, Lai Mohammed.
Oh, Lai
Mohammed, yes. I met him at Bevista.
Okay, that's Bevista shop on Okwebi.
he came in. I was there because that's where I buy my suits, my shoes, my hats, everything. So he came in. Immediately I saw him. I was surprised. I said, oh my God, I love all your write-offs. Because I love beautiful write-offs. I said, I love your write-offs. And at the end of the day, we discussed. So I sent, after that, I sent some messages to him about what will happen with APC. You know, then later I was forced because I didn't want to do it. You know, it takes a lot of money. I have to, now, November.
Of same year, 2014.
Sorry, December.
Okay.
December 2nd, it was a Tuesday, 2014. I have to make a publication in the Punch, a full-page publication, that Buhari, the person I was shown in that vision and the voice I heard, was Buhari.
President Muhammadu Buhari.
That the person I saw that vision and I heard the voice, that, and I saw him coming. And the semblance of that person is Buhari, because, you know, I've known Buhari for a long time, since he was military head of state and all of that. So, and I put it out. You know, before you put such a thing out, even spend your money now to really, that kind of, you know, spending like 600, 700,000
for a page,
or a full page.
In Punch, for that matter.
And then, what will be the implication? Because of what you just said, what I said, that how do you identify
the genuine and the fake prophecy?
If it didn't come to pass, you know, your name is there, the name of the church is there. Okay, this is it. Let me just show this thing. This is it. Mercy concerning Nigeria. Let the Lord reign through whom he has chosen over Nigeria. Now, if you go through this, there's a place. Okay. It said, I want to see where it started that silent voice of the Lord from the subconsciousness of the temple of my being told me, saying, my people are like a sheep without a shepherd. The voice proceeded further, saying, if the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? I think that one is happening now.
Yes.
With this present situation, we are saying the foundation in the country, the foundation is destroyed. Now, he now said, okay. However, a picture of someone from afar was shown to me, decked in blue, and which I recognized to be one Muhammad Buhari. And the voice told me, this has been found fair and suitable, without more blaming, to help the cause of the poor, the needy, the widow, the fatherless, and even the rich, for the peace of my people, says the voice of the Lord. But somewhere here, he said he should go there to reign. Okay.
The voice said,
on few occasions, I choose for my people as a nation, yet my counsel was ignored, for they neither cared to know, perceive, nor discern. And he said, choose on their own accord a king to rule over them. Instead of the king, I choose to reign over them.
I was also told that the essence of the message according to the voice was, if the presentation of a king to the nation was faulty, among whom the people will choose,
due to the manipulative tendencies
of the greedy king makers, then the day of visitation and reckoning will come sooner than later upon those who influence the decisions.
The instruction is that he should go there to reign. See.
Yes, it was the prophets.
Emmanuel Celestial International
Quarters, Lagos.
Now,
this is page 20 of Punch of December 2nd, year 2014. Page 20 of Punch, December 2nd, 2014. It was And this was before 2015 election.
Before 2015 election. Even since July of that same 2014, I've been sending messages to the present minister, Lai Mohammed. Now, this thing, if it's out like this, and you know there's an incumbent who is running for second term, it becomes so serious and complicated and complex.
And you put this in a very big, auspicious paper
that
punch
everybody
can see.
Immediately, the hierarchy of the church saw this in 2014. They started calling me that why should I put, I should have put the parish, you know, I put international, I should have put the parish that I was attending, that technical, this man wanted to, this your stubbornness, this and that, you want to put all the church against the government. You know, nobody will believe that an incumbent in this Africa country or Nigeria in particular will not come back for an election. And Jonathan Goodluck is one of the best presidents Nigeria has ever had. But, you know, the manipulative minds surrounding this our presidents is the problem we are having in this nation. It's not the president per se. You see? So these are the things you will know that they actually go to this man because I, on my own, you know the kind of billions of dollars they spent.
Yes, sir, for the election.
For that election.
To win second term.
To win second term.
It was billions.
That's what even brought us to this kind of situation. You see? Anybody be blaming Buhari. What are you blaming Buhari for? The foundation is faulty.
Psalm 11 verse 3.
So, and then the people now who came there that surrounded the president himself, they too, they wanted to do their own thing. So whether something is 40 or not 40, it's better the thing collapse so that they get their own. That's what they are, you know. So that's why I call them politicians. I don't call them politicians. Politicians. That's what I call them, politicians. Buhari is not a politician. But by the time he tried to see things done the right way and people are not allowing him, and he doesn't want to die, he's getting sick every day. He just left them. Be doing whatever you like. Oh, yes.
But sir, looking at it now, you gave a fantastic prophecy. I have a copy of this paper too at home. And I want to believe that when that prophecy came, it was not you that actually said it, but God gave you a conviction. But now, He said that He was coming to reign for the poor. He's coming to put the poor, the masses in the right position. He will take care of their need. He will assuage their aspirations and all that. But this is 8 years down the line. In the next few months now, where are we going? How will you assess his reign, President Buhari?
You know, I said it. In that message, he said he should go there and reign, not rule. But the first error our president, our dear president, made was to start searching for those who arrested who during the coup of whatever. Though they saw their hand during PDP something.
That's
So, and God wanted him to forgive, forgo. In that message, it was go there and reign, not rule.
Is there any difference between reign and ruling?
There's difference. When you rule, you want to apply the hand of even not machine gun. But when you reign, even if you have stick, you are so careful even before applying that stick. That's why when somebody is autocratic, then you are ruling. But when you are reigning, you know the kind of you are kind of liberal.
Yeah, it's a kind of a policy influence on the people.
So that you see them as your own. Whatever anybody has done to you, Jesus Christ was nailed to the cross, even with that pain and everything, spit on him and all of that. What did he say? He said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. Peter, okay, we say that one is Lord. What about Peter? He said, please don't nail me the way the master was nailed. Turn me upside down. He too, he received nails now. Did he fight anybody? Did he curse anybody? No. So, forgive and let go. That's the way.
So, Mr. President had a problem from the first instance.
But that's not the real main problem. The real main problem are the people surrounding the king. People surrounding the king in this type of our own environment. Oh my God. That Aso Rock. If angels get to that Aso Rock.
You mean the villa, sir?
That villa, is it villa or Aso Rock?
There's a rock.
Aso Villa.
Aso Villa.
Okay,
Aso
sorry.
Villa. Aso
Sorry,
Villa.
you know,
It's a big rock, but
I've
there's a
never
villa
been there,
inside it.
so I'm thinking of Aso Rock. Okay, Aso Villa.
Aso Rock Villa.
If anybody gets to that place, even angel gets to that place, he will misbehave.
Wow.
Because the place is polluted spiritually. Spiritually polluted. Spiritually
pollution.
The place needs serious cleansing. Not that somebody will just come there, win election, and you go there. So that's what I want to say. I'm not a politician, not even a politician.
Yes, as a man of God, because your constituency is at the lowest rung of the society. You are the one that sees them. You see the poor, you see the rich, you see the middle class. Everybody comes to church to worship God. And the reflection of their lifestyle, the reflection reflects in their faces, even in the offering box or boxes. So, if you are to mark General Buhari on a scale of 1 to 100, what mark are you going to give him as a mathematics teacher?
No, I'm not going to mark him for anything. I may have, if I may have even voted for him, but I didn't appoint him there. God appointed him. So he's the person who gives you examination that will mark your papers. So I didn't give him any examination. So it's between him and God.
But what is your perception of the current state of Nigerian socio-political affair right now? What do you think? When you look at the people, you look at the government, you look at the politicians, you see their posters posted everywhere. They want to come 10 times, and you look at the roads, you look at everything going on. This morning, before we got to your place, we made a whole lot of traffic. The fuel situation is crazy and all that. So, how do you rate the situation as a clergy with the mindset of the citizen?
Generally, politicians in this part of the world, in Nigeria in particular, they have no empathy for the poor. Election come, they will deceive the electorates. At the end of the day, they will promise, it's so sad that what is even, and the Christians that are supposed to stand up, and the Muslims that are supposed to stand up. And you cannot approve them by force, because they say that's cool or whatever they call that one, I don't know. However, you can pray to God that, God, please, choose the person after your heart and mind.
Choose the person after your heart and mind. Like
to come and reign among us as a king. We are tired of our situation. We have chosen for ourselves for too long. And the consequences is eating us badly. Please. All these ritualists, because politicians, that's why I said Buhari is a good politician. A good politician in Nigeria, you must be able to you must be fetish. You must be fetish. Even when you go to church, you still go and consult one occult man or Babalawo. So if you cannot do that, because with God, you are only seeing the altar, if it's Celestial Church. If it's other churches that doesn't even have altar, you are seeing nothing. But and they believe what they can see, because You see, a good politician will tell you that he knows that he's fighting for elective post, and you think he will not use some amulets and some other things to protect himself from gunshots and cutlasses and things like that. A politician, no.
Like Igbadi, like Olugbon, Olundi, and something.
So that's the way it is.
So the president might not understand the ways of the politician.
Oh, he doesn't. He didn't. He didn't too. He didn't.
Maybe President Jonathan too was in that like that.
But Jonathan was a good president, and the problem is as oh yes, the people around him. You see somebody, I've forgotten his name now, rolling on the floor when they are reading the election results. That's
Elder God's the Orubebe, sir. Very wonderful elder, sir.
Rolling on the floor.
No, he said we won't take it.
Before the guy started rolling on the floor, you know, Jonathan avoided serious bloodbath in 2015 because there will have been serious instigation and there will be wahala in the country. And who wants wahala? The politicians are the one eating the money. And now we, who doesn't go there to eat anything with them, we suffer greater consequences than those people because they know they have escape routes all around, escape routes. They know where, from there they get to Cotonou, wherever they get to, Dahomey or wherever. They fly away. And then the person who doesn't have where to run to except this country. So where do you go to from here? See our fate. See our fate. But the Christians too, the leaders, the leadership of in the Christendom, what are they doing? They are doing nothing. Everybody has become political animal, even not just political animal, associating, and you see predictions, stupid prediction up and down, calculations everywhere, everybody we prophet predicting every day. You know that prophet is a thief.
Like a milling machine, predicting every day.
How will you be for goodness sake? How will you be seeing things every day? Are you angel? Angel God doesn't see things every day. You be seeing. You the one who will see America. You see one who will see Thailand. You see the one who will see somebody who is sitting in the shit hole inside his house. What is the problem? You see, there's nothing more to it than cash to come in.
Inflow of cash.
Yes, patronizing the politicians. Politicians. It's a way of patronizing the politicians. Okay, when this one happened, they die because of this. Go and have audience with Buhari or anything.
Father Mbaka went to him and said, I'm the one that predicted you are coming. You have to give
even before Father Mbaka in 20 before this one, Father Mbaka started saying Buhari. Go and check it. If it's not correct, then don't believe anything I say. He started predicting in January 2015 that Buhari will go and check records. If he has anywhere before January 2015. Let me see.
This is December 2014, sir.
It's December 2nd. Not just December 2nd. So, Mbaka himself has been saying, Jonathan will come back. Go and check the records. It's there. So, this one came out before Mbaka started. It's not my power. Since then, have you seen me saying anything about anybody?
No, sir.
That's what God showed me at that time. Since he has not shown me anything about that one, not that he doesn't show me, he showed me things now. When we worship here on Sundays, sometimes people will come newly. You, this. Maybe well, I'm coming here for the first time. This parish here.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming here for the first time. Why? So I know I see the excitement in the
and the fulfillment.
If God doesn't say anything, why will I say anything? We are just building this parish now. Building not in time of structure.
Yes, sir.
Building people. And that's what we want to do. people of God.
So you are saying that prophet that are seen per second might be on per second billing with the politicians?
Exactly, just like MTN or Glo.
I mean, before we will go in there, I want to ask you with total honor, sir, and I want to beg you to help us out, because I discovered that you are not just a prophet, you also have an understanding of the Bible. Is it a proper thing for, a prophet of God, to now say people, should go and play maybe bet Nigeria to win a football, that France is going to, maybe win the World Cup. People should go and play the bet so that they can buy goats, buy Christmas chicken, maybe rice,
okay,
they can buy
I understand you. Don't stretch it too far.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, I don't know. The way I'm looking at you, you yourself, you don't like it. But I will tell you one thing. There's nowhere in the Bible where God told somebody not to do this, that betting. Okay, if the person believes he has the luck to go and do it and he wins, he pay tithe, doesn't pay tithe, that's not even the issue. The issue is it that betting, is it stealing? What God told us in the Bible, thou shalt not steal.
There's a law among the
That is law.
Among the 10.
From Genesis to Revelation. Yes. I've never encountered, maybe because I'm a student still learning the Bible, learning the ropes, that God said, okay, you cannot invest your money, your hard money, hard
end money.
Yes,
sir.
Invest it. It's investment. If he loses, he loses.
In Lotto, sir, Lotto.
Whether Lotto face-to-face or
pool,
whatever it is, he invested his money. I'm not encouraging it, because from there, you lose a lot from those things. There's only a few people that are really lucky to win those things. So that you can advise people based on that contest.
Some old men are sitting in the betting shop in the Ketu, that place now.
I know. It has made some people to be ragged. I know. But you see, if you now say if God does not want it, where is it written that God does not want it? Even a business that lucrative, some people can dwell into the business. Then let us be factual and still lose and become bankrupt. Doesn't business become bankrupt? So it's like that. So since I don't see anything like that in the Bible, that whether it's good or not, then everybody with his or her choice. That's the way I stand.
Everybody
with his
or her choice. But can you tell your members that you can play?
I won't tell anybody.
That this thing is going to win.
I'm not going to tell anybody that. So that's why I said the decision is theirs, not mine.
The decision is
yes.
It's self-decision.
Self-decision.
This is interesting, sir. But I want to take you back to the issue of the Christian, because you gave a revelation the other time that the Christian community are too docile, especially when it comes to the affairs of running this nation, the way we find ourselves in a situation that is not too fantastic. So looking at the Muslim ticket of the APC, All Ruling Progressive Congress, or all APC, All Progressive Congress Party. You look at the party, that's a ruling party. And you saw the primary that brought the man there, the former governor, Chief Bola Tinubu, and eventually he picked a running mate who is a Muslim. And how do you feel as a Christian? People are saying that there are legions of Muslims, even in the north, and even the Christian community in Nigeria is almost 50% or 50%. We are not saying that we are in the list of population in terms of census. We are also there. We have churches, big churches, even Celestial Church alone is a very huge community. So what do you see to that prospect? Because just a few weeks from now, we're going to the election.
Well, Muslim, Christian, whatever it is purely the politician's decision.